done what you love. Say you a king, who put you in charge? Care what you think, I'll break in your car. Climbing on top of it, sound the alarm, and wake up the neighborhood, rap in your yard, and carry the speakers up under my arm, so you can sleep in on me, I'm at large. Enough with the jokes, I ain't joking, you come in the session.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Green's Bengals going up against Fitzgerald's Cardinals. So let's go now to Cincinnati, Ohio, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
The Cardinals ready to get this action started. Now as we go to the field, it's Brandon Tate back deep for the kickoff. This game has officially begun. Tate's got it. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. He was a 4-year starter at Texas Christian and has started every game he's played at the NFL level. He's Andy Dalton.
Well, what he has proven, he's a durable. Quarterback, and he has all the intangibles that you want to see in your quarterback. He can lead, but also he has the physical talent to run and throw. I like him a lot.
It's Bernard in the backfield. Dalton, handoff. Still not taken down. A foot race to the end zone. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Bengals for the point after. The point after try is in the books. Johnson's going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. Former Heisman Trophy winner out of Southern California. Here is Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer now with the Arizona Cardinals. Look, Bruce Arians loves to throw the football down the field. And what's the greatest trait Carson Palmer has? Throwing the football down the field.
First down at the 18. Incompletion here as he was looking over the Let's set the lineups for the offense. A very speedy running back out of Clemson, Andre Ellington.
How many fast players have come out of Clemson? And the answer is a lot. Andre Ellington, what a wonderful year he had as a rookie.
2nd and 10. Ellington's going to secure the handoff. Good for only a yard. Setting now the defensive lineups. You've got to begin with Geno Atkins. Such a huge wrecking ball presence on that defensive front.
Unfortunately for Geno Atkins, his 2013 season was cut short with an injury, but he's one of the best inside defensive linemen in the NFL, and man, can he rush the passer.
Now that's a way for the defense to make an early statement.
Yeah, I like what they're doing on the defensive side. They're moving around. They're taking some chances. They made it difficult on the offense, and it got them off the field.
Jones has got it now. That's a gain of 10. The Bengals take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
What a one-handed catch. Coming out, moving the chains, moving inside the 30.
It's a nice job, Jim, so far by the offense. But look, let's talk about the defense. Somewhere, one of these guys has got to make the play. So far, nobody's stepping up.
Let's talk about the starters on offense. He was the first running back taken in the 2013 draft out of the University of North Carolina, Giovanni Bernard.
Everybody's looking for a running back like Bernard, a guy that can come in and run the draws, catch the screens, and do the little things to make big plays. And what a great year he had as a rookie in the NFL.
One player who hopes to apply pressure today is linebacker LaMarr Woodley.
When he is healthy, he can still get it done. Big, strong, can come off the edge, and that's what this defense needs. They need somebody to pressure the quarterback.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. He is in for the touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. They did 3rd and goal. Your offensive line just road grades the defense out of there and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Bengals getting ready to kick it off. Johnson's going to test the coverage here. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Cardinals offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's his first reception today.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and You got to look out for them now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
And it's knocked down.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
Jones going to look for space now. Gains 11. The Bengals really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense, screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Keeps his legs moving. He's got a wide open alley. On his way. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
There is nothing like getting the long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Bengals getting set for the kickoff. Johnson's going to test the coverage this time. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. That return's good for about 23. The Cardinals got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Here we go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
2nd and 9. The pass fails to find the mark. Now looking at 3rd down. He'll throw it over the middle. Incomplete. And this is going to be a 3 and out. And you wonder, when is this team going to get the wake-up call? It's been a dreadful first quarter on both sides of the football, and now they're poised to give the football away again.
Well, they're going to get the wake-up call. They're getting it from their coaches already. And let's just say this. We've seen games turn around, and they turn around fast. We got a long way to go. This game is not over.
And that's going to be a 2-point tackle, a safety in the end zone. He's going to try and return this one. Gets out past the 30, brought down near the 35. The Cardinals offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 3 on the play. The Cardinals from the 32. Ellington on the screen. And gains about 1.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
Here in the 2nd, ready to get things started. And Phil, this game is already feeling like it's getting out of hand.
Well, when it starts to feel that way, Jim, it's up to the coaches to do something to get their team rolling and get them back. Track. Do you do it with some substitution and different players in the game, or you do it with your coaching style? I think your chances are much greater if you try it with your coaching style. Just be more aggressive. What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
The Bengals offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue. Repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
2nd down and 11. They'll go ground. Campbell's able to read that play and make the hit.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
Bernard out to the right.
The Bengals trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with a run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work, and you can pick up a 1st down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
Airing it out. Andy Dalton gets it out to A.J. Green.
Bengals took a big gamble going for it on 4th down, and they got it. Now, can you take advantage of that big gamble?
Coming to the line at the 50. Here's the first snap after the big play. Halfway through the 2nd quarter. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Breaks away. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. 3rd and 7. They call his name again, and that's a gain of 10. And with these incredible rushing numbers, it's no surprise to see this team on top.
They are dominating on the offensive line. There's no question about that. They're being very physical, and that's why they're leading this football game.
Johnson's there to make the tackle.
You want to be a running back in the NFL, I'll say this. You better be able to break some tackles. We saw multiple tackles broken that time. Good job.
1st down and 10. They'll run with it again. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage right at the 24. The Cardinals sat at the line. Dime package. 2nd down and 8. No stopping them now. That's a touchdown. And this game gets more and more out of The second half may just end up being a mere formality.
It could be. You know, you go in at halftime in a game like this when you're really getting manhandled, you got to find a way just to make a few plays to give you hope. If you can do that, look, in this league, you never know.
Johnson's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Second down following that incompletion.
Ellington's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
It'll be third down.
Let's go, let's go.
Johnson's going to take the handoff now. Ball's on the ground. A recovery by the defense. This has been, Phil Simms, perhaps the sloppiest performance we've seen in years by any football team, and they accentuate it with the fumble right before the intermission.
And, Jim, that's saying a lot because we've seen a lot of sorry play at times over the years, but I got to admit, this is definitely in the top 10. It's been awful out there on the football field.
He's got over 130 rushing yards today.
You got to be big, strong. You got to be tough. And we saw all those qualities that time in that run. Look at the broken tackles.
First and goal. Here's the handoff, running off tackle. And Bernard is brought down. We come to the half, and this game isn't even close. Time to get some backups, some playing time, and keep your starters healthy. Larry Ridley coming up next. Johnson's running this one out. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Cardinals talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Ellington is in the backfield. They run the counter play. Ellington's marked down after a gain of 4.
Ellington's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Cardinals take it from the 23. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down. And the defensive intensity continues out of the half. They'll look to put this game even further out of reach.
Man, when everything is going your way on the defensive side, that's what you do. You just play with more enthusiasm. You're faster. You feel good. You have confidence in everything you're doing. And it's been great here so far today.
Shakes off the tackle. Jones is tackled down at the 45.
Jones is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
They tackle him for a loss.
The Bengals offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
The Bengals take it from the 43. Breaks free. Bill Martin As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Keeps his legs moving, still on his feet.
I don't know if that was a good run breaking those tackles or just bad tackling. Whatever it is, they get a few yards.
The Bengals take it from the 23. Still powering ahead. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Now 1st and 10. They're going to stay on the ground. And it's going to be Woodley making the stop to the outside.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
This next snap will take place at the 19. Bernard lines up as the single back here. Tosses the football. And pick up about 4.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
It's Bernard in the backfield. 3rd and 9. Toss to the outside.
The Cardinals defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line and they tackle the runner for a loss.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
That was good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
Johnson's going to run this one out. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cardinals weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Ellington is in the backfield. Carlos Dunlap. He's got the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
The Cardinals will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. Carson Palmer throws the long pass. Butler will be called on now to punt the football. Jones got it on the return. He is tackled right at the 50. That return's good for about 13. Andy Dalton getting set to lead this offense back into battle. And we're seeing a little bit of an unusual circumstance today, Phil. He's been content to let the running game be the centerpiece of this offensive attack. Sean Witherspoon has the sack. The 4th quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game.
Bill, that's one of the best one-handed catches we've seen all year, isn't it?
Jim, that's one of the best. You don't see many this outstanding. And these wide receivers, if they can't get 2 hands on the football, they've taught themselves over time just to go up and stretch as far as they can and get that one hand on it. And it is amazing how many times they make the catch. We know what they're going to do. They're not going to try to run the score up here, but they're also going to protect themselves. So they're going to run the play and try to block you. It's up to the defense to stop them.
2nd and goal from the 4. jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. Phil, we're early in the fourth, and they continue to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, absolutely. The offensive coordinator, he wants to pad the stats of his offense. Keep putting up those numbers in total yards and watch them rise in the rankings. And, hey, sometimes you got to do that is do what's good for the offensive coach.
Johnson's going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling. Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Easy catch there. No one near him. That's his first reception today.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Palmer's back in shotgun formation. Trying to find his target over the middle. Goes incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Ellington is in the backfield. It's Gresham.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 30. Throws the pass. Brown's got it. First down.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
The ball is jarred loose. Tackles made. It's somewhat surprising to see, but you look at the rushing totals, and this part of their game has become less effective as the game's gone on.
I think the running back is starting to tire a little bit. As you watch him run, just doesn't look as determined as he was early in the game.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. Here's the running play. Off tackle. And Bernard is brought down. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down coming up. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. To the ground. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
The Bengals decide to go for a run here on 3rd and long. And look, not second-guessing that play call. Not many in the playbook. In the passing game, they're going to pick up a first down. They go with the run. The defense is not fooled, and now they're going to have to punt.
The Bengals need to get to the 50 for a first down. Launching it deep. And it's A.J. who hauls it in. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work.
Dalton's now completed 4 in a row. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Bernard out to the right. Gains 18.
Yeah, I love situations like this. This is when I was at my best, getting in the huddle and telling everybody all the things. Put two hands on the football. Don't anybody jump off sides. Don't take any chances. And most of all, stay in bounds.
Searching for space to the right. Touchdown in the late stages. My goodness, Bill. There's certainly not a whole lot of sportsmanship down on the field right now.
Yeah, this is getting to a point where even I'm starting to feel bad for the losing team. And maybe it is time to call off the proverbial dog and let this game just finish a little bit more mercifully.
The Bengals ready to boot the football down the field. Johnson's got a chance for a return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Cardinals offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Now, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a...
Michael Johnson gets to the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Ellington on. The screen. Ellington's met at the 23. They connect on that pass play, but it's still third down. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.